Why do Indians shove and push in temples? Let's dive in. So I am in Dwarka, Jai Dwarkadish, and it's been a phenomenal experience. 5 to 7 is when the temple curtains are open. So I went around 5:15, and I stood in line for darshan. And I really want to talk about this because I want to know from Indians living in India, and I want to know from Indians from all backgrounds because it's really something that boggles my mind. India has a population of about 1 billion people, yet why are we not hiring people for crowd control in temples? Why is there not some common sense, they call it civic sense in India, that's the term I've been seeing online. Why are we shoving? And my dad kind of put it in a way where it was like, oh, Sunita, like, that should be like something positive. They're eager to see the Lord. Well, it's like, yeah, I'm eager to see God too, but I get so discouraged from going to temples if I'm being scrunched up against 1 million ladies and their sweat is dripping on me. And this morning in Dwarkadish, I went for the 7 a.m. Arti. And at one point, I wasn't even moving. I was chanting and I was really deep in meditation, so it didn't really bother me this morning. But like, I wasn't moving, the crowd was moving, and my feet were just kind of like, let's not fall, let's not fall. Number one, it's a safety hazard. A lot of people bring their kids and their grandparents, and they're taking darshan or they're coming to see God too. So, and the thing is these VIP lines, they're not managed well. It's like, oh, you have to know the security guard, or oh, you're well known in town, or oh, you're someone famous, or you're a political person, then you get in, like, and because India's like, oh, people shouldn't pay X amount to see God. Number one, even temples are a business. Let's just be honest, okay? Religion is a business. God has to have money coming in for his pujaris and his food and his outfits. Everything costs money. Of course, you have donors. I think there should be, you can pay X amount and you should be able to get in. But I also think, why are we shoving and pushing? One of the times that I went to go see Dwarkadish, actually the first time I went to go see him during this trip, I was very, 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 very fortunate enough to go. Sorry, my phone notified me that I had limited storage left. So guess who's gonna be deleting lots of photos on her layover tomorrow? Yeah, so I was very, 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 or maybe Krishna didn't want me to tell you what I'm gonna tell you now. I was very, very, very fortunate enough to go through the VIP line, my first darshan here at Dwarkadish. And even in that line, they're shoving and pushing, and why are we not like Disney World, right? Just one person goes and another person follows. Like, I want the logic behind why people are shoving and pushing in these temples. I want the logic of why we're struggling. Like, the last darshan I went to, or the last time I went to the temple, like, this lady behind me was just like on me. Like, her belly was like practically assaulting my butt. Like the belly sweat from her, like, I think it was just so gross. And I like turned around, and I barely speak any Hindi, and I was just like, there's no need to push, we're gonna go, like, we're gonna see him. But of course, amazingly, the line that I was in, there's 3 ways to get into Dwarka that I need to add to my vlog. So you kind of enter through the front on either side, and then there's lines that kind of go across. But then there's lines that go into the temple room and go up. So let's say the camera's the Didis, so you have lines that go like this, but then you also have lines that come up, and then you can see the Lord like straight on. But I was telling Krishna in the temple, I was like, you make it really hard. Like, really hard for me to want to come back, like, that austerity is really tough. Like, Jagannath Puri, I almost got like, trampled, not trampled, but I didn't even get to see the Didis properly for Mangala Arti, for the first darshan that the temple opens, and it makes it really tough. And Indians are used to it, right? I know the comments are going to be like, oh, but we're Indian, we're used to it. But why do we not want to better ourselves, right? Why do you like being like right on each other like this, and going through the line like this, and seeing the Lord like why do we want to do why do we want to do that? So please let me know in the comments below. I really want to know the answer to this. Like, I want to do a lot of yatras. I want to see a lot of temples, and I want to, have the proper mindset to go in. But man, it makes it so tough when there's people shoving and pushing you and right on you, and it's just uncomfortable because I'm not used to it, and that's fine if they're used to it. But wouldn't it just be nice if everyone could just, it's kind of like this. Why are we suffering? Why suffer to see the Lord? Why not aram se we go and see the Lord, you know? Let me know in the comments below.